Peace, YouTube. Peace, 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 peace. I feel like rambling today. In addition to showing my locks, I never really feel comfortable on the phone. However, I couldn't really sleep last night. I woke up really early. I went to the gym, had a great workout. A couple things been playing back in my mind, so I kind of want to address those things and talk about them really quick while I feel like talking. First off, shout out to Nip in the background. I went to I want to say like a festival, not even a festival, but something similar to a festival. And I've always been looking for Nipsey paintings or whatever. I needed Nipsey paintings to put on the wall because it's Nip. So I actually found two paintings. I couldn't decide which one I wanted. And, he actually gave me a player deal for both. So I went ahead and grabbed both. So when I wake up, I'm reminded of what Nipsey stood for and things of that nature. Was banging Nipsey before his death. But that's beside the point. First things first, shout out to everybody who's been showing love through all the comments on Instagram, YouTube, definitely YouTube. Shout out to YouTube for sure. I try to get back to everybody, whether it's tips, whether it's questions, whether it's just shout outs or whatever. I appreciate all the love. So thank you. I'm gonna keep that content coming. Matter of fact, while we're speaking on that, I just left the gym. As you can see, I do work out from time to time. And to all my big dogs that want to get right in the gym that have been asking me about workout plans or meal plans, hopefully that'll be coming soon. Actually, I tried to sneak the camera in the gym today, but I did legs today and I cut so much. I'm pretty sure YouTube would have took that down like really, really quick. Leg day's the ugliest day. If you say you love leg day, you're not doing it right, baby, because I hate leg day. Like, it's the worst, but you got to be crazy enough to get through it. So a few things that are actually on my mind. This is random, matter of fact. Don't take what I'm saying personal. Don't take it as law. This is just the way I feel. I've had like some random things on my mind, so I definitely wanted to go ahead and, I guess just let whatever I have in the cup spill over. First things first, it's really disheartening, man. I love music. I love music to death. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, but I listen to music from everywhere. So I'm really loving the South Florida rap wave right now. All the young guys. I'm 33, but I'm tapped in. I know what's going on. Not everything that's going on, but like I hear things. So I'm listening to this rapper, not gonna say his name. Not even gonna call him local because he has a song that pretty much blew up. When I was getting off the plane yesterday, I was landing back here in Atlanta. I was getting off the plane. I said like the name of his song and I shook up with him. I seen that he was on the phone. So I'm like, all right, cool. It's COVID. I was gonna pound him. He came in for a handshake, but I'm like, you know what? I download your music. I rock with you. So, he went for the handshake and I'm like, it's all good. You're on the phone. I'm not gonna stop. I don't want to get no picture with no young guy. No offense, but I'm not really for the pictures and stuff, man. So he came in for the handshake. I shook up with him. And as soon as I shook up with him, I'm walking away and I'm texting the homies like, yo, I just seen such and such at the airport. Cool dude. He came in for like the bro shake up or whatever. Everything was good. I just go on this Insta story like 6 minutes later and he actually posted about the meetup. However, like when I ran into him, he posted about it, which was cool, but it wasn't cool. At the same time, he added words in the conversation that were never there whatsoever. All I did was say the song title of his most popular song out right now, and I shook up with him. Bada bing, bada boom, went home. So he posted that we had a deeper conversation than what we had. So that was really disheartening, man. And that's like the next thing that I kind of want to touch on. Like, what are y'all doing it for, man? Like the rappers, but like you watching. Like, what am I doing this for? I'm doing this for just to speak to the people who are interested, but I'm not doing anything because I don't want to do it. It doesn't feel natural. So my whole point in pretty much asking that was, have you ever questioned why you do the things that you do? Like, did he do that for a reaction, for a shock value? Like, I don't understand. Maybe it's the nature of the game and I'm thinking too deep on it, but it's like when you just examine your actions on social media, like, why are you doing the things that you do? I went through a period in my life where I was just doing things because it was a cool story to tell the bros. the bros, and they didn't really care. They didn't really care what the fuck I was doing. It was just a cool story. And they would do the same thing. And I didn't even care what the hell they were talking about, but it was just a cool story. Nobody really cares. So, I mean, when you wake up in the morning, you know, you can't fool yourself, and you got to satisfy your soul. And I hope he was satisfied from that. I hope he got what he wanted out of that. But I had to unfollow and delete his music, man. That just wasn't real whatsoever. Yeah, and that's that on that. Another thing that I was thinking about, man, I don't think jealousy can exist in a place where love does. That's very random of me to even think of that while in the middle of doing squats. But I was just thinking that, like, yo, check this out. If you love somebody, right? Like man, woman, or whatever that you do you love it so much that you're willing to part ways with it because you understand that you're not capable of loving this being the way that they deserve to be loved? Do you feel like maybe they can be loved by somebody else and become a better version of themselves if they weren't around you? I'm a hard lover, so I can definitely say if I love somebody so much and I know that I'm not best for them, I'm willing to step out the way. I guess what made me think about that was, I'm not going to say the rise in abusive relationships, but it's like everywhere I turn, I'm hearing about an abusive relationship, and people are saying, well, that's not abuse, well, that's not abuse. Look, I don't know how y'all love. I'm a hard lover, but I've never thought about putting my hands on a significant other or somebody who I really loved. If it ever got to that, I don't even yell. I got a daughter. I don't even yell at her. But if it ever got to that point with somebody I loved, I'm willing to move on, because for me, you know, that's just not love. I don't think jealousy can live, you know, like in a place where like love is really living. Like, I'm so in love with you that I'm willing to take a step back and watch you be your most happiest and best self that you can be. That's how I feel about that. It's random. I mean, I guess the cliche thing is like, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back. I mean, I love something so much that, I mean, I hope it comes back, but I don't really care if it comes back because I love you and I want to see you doing the best thing you could do, which is another reason why I technically don't believe in soulmates, but I kind of do. People should always be like on a journey to grow. You know, a lifelong journey to grow, to learn. I make it a point every day to actually learn something. Can you guys see like my book collection from here? Let me get out the way. Well, I'm not going to move the camera because it's going to fall, but it's like maybe like 2 more layers underneath that with books. And those aren't all my books. And I know people with 1,000 more books than me. I didn't show you that just don't know the books. It's just like, that's like a fairly new collection that I have. And matter of fact, I'm reading The Water Dancer right now. I'm always trying to like learn something. I say all that to say that, damn, what was I saying? Okay, yeah, I get it. So I say all that to say, I'm always trying to learn things about life, learn things about I really forgot what the hell I was gonna say. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I was talking about soulmates. So check this out. I technically don't believe in it, but then again, I kind of do. Say I meet you today, and where you're at in your life and where I'm at in my life, we just sync up. We're perfect for each other. We get into a relationship, we settle down, we even move in together. And, you know, I believe in, even though we're in a relationship, you're still an individual. So I can make myself happy. You can make yourself happy. And together we can bring happiness, you know, in unison. So, you know, I don't have to worry about being the only thing in your life that makes you happy. I feel like I'm incapable of doing that unless you're truly happy. And it's good. So, hey, we move in together, boom, 6 months down the road, a year down the road, 2 years down the road. You've went on this journey along with me, and I went on a journey along with you. However, our individual journeys might have taken us to different places because we're not underneath each other the whole time, regardless if we stay together or not. And I just feel like, you know, the love and respect might keep people together there. However, when we connected and synced 6 months to a year ago, we were both, you know, at the same level. Now we've actually grown. I'm not going to say we technically grew apart, but we took our own journeys and we grew and we elevated to different levels. So in my mind, the way things work is We might still be together because we have that love for each other, but because you grew to a new plateau over here and I might have grew to one over here, who knows where, there might be somebody out there better for us. Will we find that person? Will we try to pursue that person? I don't know. I don't know if we will, but I more so believe in timing, because I feel like 6 months to a year ago, had I not met you where I met you, had I been a second late, 5 minutes late, didn't even show up to where the event was, then we never would have met each other. So I pretty much believe in timing. And if I did believe in soulmates, I would have to say through each individual journey or plateau that you reach, you have a new soulmate. That I don't know. Once again, thanks for the love. I'm sorry, I know I'm rambling, but thanks for the love. I'm still gonna link my IG at the bottom of this video, because I definitely appreciate the DMs. I did have to put my page on private because the DMs are getting a little weird. It's just like weird stuff. Like people are asking like to wash my hair, and that's light. That's light. I'm not even gonna talk about everything that gets dropped in there, but it's like, look, I get it. Like I definitely get it. Like I understand. I too fall victim to social media lusting. I guess you could say that, except I'm not gonna disrespect you. I don't necessarily take it as disrespect, but like, come on, really? Like, I'm not gonna respond to that type of stuff. So, I did have to put the page on private, but if you follow me and you came from YouTube or something like that, let me know. I'll follow you back. We could rap a 10 about whatever you want to rap about, but just like no weird stuff, man. It's some really sick, weird people out here. Yeah, that's just rambling. Nothing really new going on. I've been traveling my ass off. For my job, I actually travel to a lot of different locations weekly. I'm always traveling. I'm always places. Like I said, I live in Atlanta. I love going out to Cali. Cali and New York City are like my favorite two domestic places to be. International trips on the way. I'm not getting the vaccine. I'm not putting any unknown foreign substance in my body. I'm straight. I don't even get sick like that, B. And I feel like if it happened, it was meant to happen. Now, I'm not around other people. I know what's going on. I'm not ignorant of the situation. I'm not disrespecting the situation. Shout out to everybody who's had a loved one get sick or pass away. I'm not making light of the situation, but like I said, don't take what I say as law. This is just me. I'm telling you about me. I'm not I'm not messing with no vaccine. That's just not how I'm rocking. I will go ahead and get my COVID test on so I can leave the country when things open up, because I am getting cabin fever. And I guess it's not really cabin fever because I can still travel domestically, but I'm jonesing to go back international. My last trip was Brazil, and that was, I went to Rio like a year ago, a little bit over a year ago, probably a year and 2 months ago. And as soon as I got back, they shut everything down. So hopefully I'll be back at it soon. Maybe I can vlog a little bit on there. Let me know if y'all think that would be dope if I did like some international blogging, or even like domestically when I go to places like Cali, to see how I spend my days out there. You might not like everything that I'm doing. But it will be real. Let me tell you. Last but not least, I'm going to try to make this PG-13 as possible. I got a homie in my group text, and I'm looking for my phone right now so I can show y'all, but I'm actually recording on my phone, so that's why I'm not finding it. It's right here. So I actually got a homie in my group text, and if I'm 33, he's like 25 or 26 or maybe 27. The reason, because of age different, his brother's actually in the group text too, and he was the homie that was always around. He was mature. We had to tell him, yo, son, you got to hang out with people your age, but he was like a mature cat. I seen a status he made on Facebook the other day saying, yo, if any of my dogs out there sucking toes, I can't rock with you no more. We not cool no more. And I thought about this. I feel like that's one of those statuses you'll look back at in 2 or 3 years and you'll say, why the hell did I put that on here? I only say that because, you know, your preference is your preference. You like who you like, but things change as you get older. And your respect for your significant other or whoever that you are intimate with, it changes and it deepens. When you realize that, look, I had a friend tell me this. Shout out to Black. That's my homie. If you watching this, Black, this is you right here, baby. He told me, Reggie, that's my name, by the way, Reggie. He said, yo, once you realize you're ugly, you will appreciate the people who like you and want to be in your life more. I thought it was hilarious, right? And I'm rambling. I'm going to cut this soon, I promise. I was like, once you realize you're ugly, people will appreciate you more. So I guess I might have had this pride thing going on about me when I was in my mid-20s. Once I realized I was ugly and all my shortcomings and things of that nature, the things I had working against me, like my pride actually fell, man. And I really, really say I became truly at peace. I know it's simple, and maybe a little bit superficial. But once I realized like my own faults and things of that nature, life was a lot better for me. And I appreciated the women that were in my life. And, you know, when you can really appreciate a woman or man, your preference doesn't matter to me. I don't care. But for me, once I really appreciate, you know, a woman for being around and, you know, being that I have a daughter and I was raised by women, I see what women go through on the daily. You know, I got a soft spot in my heart for them. So, you know, sucking toes might not be your thing. I'm not saying it has to, but I'm saying never say never. Me personally, I've never sucked any toes. Would I be against sucking toes? I don't know. Maybe if the right toe came into my life. But you act like we was talking about sucking a toe that was fresh out the gym, fresh out of some J's, walking down Rodeo or something, you know, shopping, whatever you want to do, a sweaty foot. No, everything out the shower, baby. It got to be clean, everything. But I'm just saying, you smoke with your homies. Y'all share the same, you know what I'm saying? Look, you dig, you know what I'm saying? Y'all share the same. So you willing to smoke your homie spit, but you're not willing to appreciate that woman in every... I don't get it, but you know, I'm rambling. I'm done rambling. Not sure if you guys even care about the rambles, but you know, I wanted to go ahead and get that in there. But a little lock update. I did a water rinse last night, actually, and I had this mist that I was going to show you guys that I use. I use it in the next video. Oh, well, I'll show you guys in the next video. But yeah, here's how we looking right now. Not sure how good that I can show you guys everything, but nothing new as far as the routine. Still rinsing, doing water rinses every few days. Like I said, I travel a lot. And the plane, you know, a lot of people are at the airport, a lot of people on the planes or whatever. And I try to wash my hair when I get off the plane just because, you know, the hair holds energy and I don't want anything that's not meant for me stuck in my hair. I told everybody that I was going to actually grow my taper out, and I'm doing so. It's coming along. Not sure if you can see it, but yeah, you know, I did separate a long time ago. I separated, but it seems not to care about the separation whatsoever. So I'm not really going to touch it anymore. So when I work, actually, I wear a band. So it pretty much pulls everything up. Like this, pretty much. It pulls everything up. So I never really have my hair down. Not because I don't think I can. I don't want people to actually feel like that they can touch my hair. And I don't want to deal with the hair questions that aren't on YouTube. If I'm not opening up the floor for it, I really don't want to deal with it. Let's just talk about work, bub. But yeah, I'm going to see if you guys can actually see the back of it a little bit. I'm not sure if you guys can see. I just did leg day, so this is going to suck if you guys can't see because I'm actually squatting and this shit hurts. But yeah, this is like the back. So it's coming along nicely. Once again, I don't really do much. Not do much. I mean, of course, but I don't know the months. I don't really keep track. I just know this time last year I had like an afro. So, you know, I'm coming along nicely. If you're just coming across this, subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think about the rambling. If you don't want me to ramble again, you can say that too. If you want me to just shut up and play dope music in the background, I could do that. Say peace to Nip in the back, both Nips. That's my dog. But yeah, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.